feel good, the lucky ones. Who doesn't? These people. Bye. And next, like, do you want to feel happy? Then don't waste your time with people, activities, or events that don't make you happy. Have standards and stick by them, but for yourself. So don't give a shit about, I don't know, what Susie is going to think about you for not going to her party. Why? Because you're doing it for yourself. And at the end of the day, Susie doesn't really give a fuck about you, you know? She just wants to see lots of people attend her party so she feels validated. But I mean, that's like another topic for another day, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, so powerful. You have so much here to make more t-shirts. A lot to say on these t-shirts.
I need a book. Okay. That's what I need.
You do. You definitely need a book. That's next. But one t-shirt has to have a crown. You got to have this confident queen theme on the t-shirt. And with some bling. Well, I want some bling on it too. I'm all over that.
I'm writing it down right now.
So, Marina, how did you get to be the confident queen that you are? I mean, because you are fierce. And who does this for you? How do you feel supported and loved? Or do you just do that for yourself at this point?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I think that everything is a process of learning, you know. I don't think nobody's born like that. But it's like a process, and trying to be the people you surround with is key. Is key. I told you I was like in Berlin that year, and I was surrounding myself with people that they were so empowering that I didn't have any other way to believe it myself, you know. And I think there's like so many things. I was talking about this like in one video that I don't know, there's like little things, the music you hear too. Like it's not about the lyrics so much, but like how it makes you feel, you know. So like if you know that a certain genre of music makes you feel amazing, listen to that. Write down like affirmations. I know it sounds cheesy as fuck, and I don't care. Just write down, I'm a fucking queen. Write it till like you believe it. And I know it seems like a joke, you know, but you're going to end up believing it and acting like that. So I think it's just like a matter of little acts you do and like the routines you have, you know. But yeah, it's a matter of everything.
So as you progress with your brand, as you develop it, you're getting to feel more and more empowered because you're helping others do the same.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's like a snowball effect, you know. I mean, that's how I know that's how I feel with Supergirls. Like the more I help people, the more I feel like I'm helping them get to what they want. The more I feel like, woo, I got a purpose. You know, I feel like, you know, so satisfied, so self-satisfied, you know, so fulfilled. I guess that's the word. Okay, I want to back up a little bit and let's talk about the fact that you started this business. You're still in school, right?
Yeah, I'm in uni right now. Yeah.
And congrats, by the way, to be able to do this while you're still doing that, because that alone is a huge accomplishment. But, you know, how do you feel about that? And how do you make it all happen?
I mean, I think it's a matter of priorities, like everything in life, honestly. So right now, uni and She Bites, they are my priorities, you know. So if I have to stay home a Friday night, I will. But listen, the trick here is passion, I think, right? I love it. I love learning. I love like the process of the business. I love interacting with the people, the community that is being formed. And because I love it, is that I can stay home on a Friday night, you know. So everything is a matter of priorities.
Awesome.
And everybody finds time for what they want. Let's be honest. I'm sure that if you really want something, you're going to make time for it. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, but I have to say, it's definitely a unique quality that you have, to be able to prioritize this way and manage your time. I feel that a lot of the women that I work with and I talk with and I get to know in this community are juggling this time management. You know, they're trying to figure it out because there's so many balls in the air with college and job search and activities, and it's like it is a skill.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you, honestly. I truly think that if these people are feeling very distracted, it's because they haven't still found something that is like their true passion. You know what I mean? The moment they find it, they are going to make room for it, like, definitely.
I agree with you on that. I just feel like a lot of them haven't found it yet. But that's what makes the work I do,
Exactly.
it needed, because they haven't. So it's try to help them find it. It's listening to people like you who have found it, who give them the strength and the courage to say it's there. I want to be that. I want to be like that. So it's like super important. Okay. So if you could give these college women that are getting ready to launch, women in your community, if you could give them one piece of advice about life and launching, like what would that be?
I mean, I don't know if I'm the right person to give advice to that level, because I'm still in uni and they would probably slap me if I start talking about, I don't know, just follow your heart and all that shit. But I was like,
yeah, but that's what I mean. But you
mean like
you're
people
successful.
that are graduating, right? People who graduated or.
Well, people in your same community that are getting ready to graduate. And what advice would you have? I mean, it probably, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it probably goes back to what you said about find your passion, find what makes you happy. I don't know. But I mean, if you had to tell people, what's the message that you have? The big message with She Bites.
I would suggest that maybe they might feel old at this time because they're, finishing with all the uni thing, but chances are that they aren't old actually. And you have your whole life ahead. I'm going to talk to you like as if it was your case. Okay. So you will have your whole life ahead. So if you look at it with perspective, this is the time for you to make mistakes. You can allow yourself to make mistakes now, to try everything you want. Doesn't matter if you right now, if you feel passionate about it, just try everything you can. That's what I would suggest. Try everything you can, because you never know in the process who you will meet, what new things you will try, what new things you will love, and just follow your intuition. I don't want to sound cheesy, but just listen to what makes you excited. You don't need to find a real job now and stay there forever. I would just be loyal to yourself, and what I do to make sure I'm not being influenced by what people are telling me to do. I always ask myself, okay, Marina, so what would you do now if you didn't know anybody in this planet? Imagine that you have no family, no friends, no nothing. What would you do? And I think that yes, this can sound a bit selfish, but I think that it's better to be selfish now that you don't have major responsibilities than being selfish when you're 50 with maybe kids. So my advice would be just try everything that you feel a little temptation for. Just try everything and try to listen to your intuition.
That's great. I think that's amazing advice. I mean, how could it get better than that? It's fantastic. I mean, it's from your heart. That's what we're looking for over here, girl. So, okay. What is your big, sexy vision for She Bites?
On the business side, I want to I want to grow a clothing brand. I want to expand from t-shirts and hoodies. I really like thrifty clothes, and I would love to incorporate that vibe into She Bites. And I can imagine high-waisted, flared denim jeans with the signs on them, denim jackets with empowering illustrations behind, badass jewelry. I don't know. That's my plan. But I also want to grow the community. I never expected that I would feel this way about it. But to connect these amazing women that I'm meeting through our Instagram mainly, and allow them to network and empower each other. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas about that, honestly.
And what kind of women? Is there a common bond of the women that you're meeting on there?
No, they don't know each other, but they all. Most of the women are between, I don't know, in their late 20s, 30s. Most of them are women. Many of them, they are starting their businesses as well, So I think they're following She Bites for that motivation to start their own thing, and for that empowering message of I'm a queen and I'm going to go conquer this planet. You know what I mean?
Is it an international community that you have?
Yeah, I mean, most of it is in the United States, actually, in the UK and in Brazil. So a bit all over, but growing.
Amazing. How big is it now? Can you say? Do you know?
I don't know. I think we have around 700 followers, but I mean, this is just a number, but quality over quantity, you know, like numbers, they don't really like, I don't know, they don't really say that much, honestly, but just like the fact that one person will like message me and say that they feel empowered by the account, that makes everything worth it, honestly. So
yes, the engagement. That's the most important
yeah.
part. So that's amazing. You're right. I mean, but it's just growth. It's just seeing like from nothing what you started, you know, turn into this amazing dream. So yeah, I'm so excited for you, girl. Yeah,
Thank
the
you so
whole
much.
world.
I'm
Yeah, the
excited as
world
well.
is your oyster. All right, guys. We have to wrap up the show with Marina, but Marina, one last thing. What's the best way for people to reach out and get in touch with you?
I would say Instagram, honestly. Like She Bites Brand, that's her name. I would just go there because that's where like we post every day, and yeah, that's like the best part to engage with people, definitely.
Okay, you heard it from the confident queen.
Join the gang, people. Join the gang. Let's go. Let's go.
Diosa, which is goddess in
Diosa.
Spanish.
It
Yes.
is Diosa.
Diosa.
That's what we are. Diosas.
Is that? I love it. You are a fucking goddess. I love it. Okay.
So are you, mommy. So are you. Thank you so much.
Muchas gracias. Okay. Thank you for being with us on the show, Miss Marina, all the way from Spain. We are so thankful and grateful for what you're creating. Keep it up. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. A pleasure.
I will see you on Instagram. I will be buying a t-shirt. And listeners, thank you for being with us on the Hero Whispers. It's been amazing. I love meeting these cool chicks out there in the universe doing amazing things. So have a great week. Until next time, go out and slay dragons and be a goddess.